We're going to do this in the old-fashioned way, and we continue this just for a little while, but continue with the other launching program as soon as we can. Okay, this is, let me introduce everyone tonight. My name is Tony Bennion. I live in Holland. I've been in the industry a long time. Naowel is a very good friend of mine, and she called me 6 weeks ago and told me she was back into the world of network marketing, and which was a big surprise. But I know that she's serious about what she does, so I listened, and I'm very glad I did. So here we have Fuel Factor X. Fuel Factor X is an incredible product. It was developed probably 35 odd years ago in collaboration with NASA. One of the ingredients was given the Nobel Prize. So this product reduces and if it makes cars and fuel far more efficient. The next slide, please, Noah. So how satisfied are you with the price of gas in the tank, tank, in your tank? If you are like us here in Europe or anywhere else, you're going to be suffering, because the price of gas and the price of everything, in fact, is increasing enormously. And we have a situation where all of us need to try to monetize economize with our money, and do the best we can with it. The next slide. Nobody here, everyone talks about the problem, but nobody talks about a solution, and it exists. And how does it exist? It exists because who gets rich when you actually take a full tank of gas? Is it you who gets rich? Is it you, the petrol tank station? No, of course not. It's the owners of the oil companies and all those people who are involved in that industry. They're the ones who are making the money. We get the gas station shares a little, but most of us, we pay for it. We pay the whole thing. We present to you the Fuel Factor X, FFX for short, an essential product for every household today. It saves a lot of money on fuel while helping the planet. You can't do anything better, because all governments are trying to do that now. Used by NASA, mining facilities, and the private sectors for 30 years plus. Worldwide exclusivity is now in the hands of My Daily Choice, and that is something quite extraordinary. Next slide. It's a great power supply for your engine. The organic metallo compound is the actual one which was getting the Nobel Prize for chemistry. And inside the FFX also are lubricants, which could help the friction in piston and pumps and injectors that would otherwise cut the engine, thus extending the engine life. It cleans and maintains the injectors as well as the rest of the fuel system to keep the engine running as efficiently as possible. It eliminates corrosion inhibitors. So for instance, rust and corrosion are one of the big problems in vehicles, and it inhibits that. That means it stops it. Demulsifiers, a single drop of water can cause an injector to fail, injector of fuel. So it makes sure that no water comes in there. Fuel stabilizes the fuel to stop it from degrading and deteriorating, and giving the whole thing a longer life. Polymerization retarders, reduces solids buildup, so all the gunge that builds up in your fuel tank and other parts of the engine are not there. They're kept away from that. It retards them. Retarding means to keep away. Okay, next slide. When the benefits are, you get an extra 20% additional mileage. In tests that we've been running, people are getting more than this, but 20% is claimed. And in fact, I think if you use your FFX on a regular basis, you will increase the performance. Extends engine life by 30 to 40%, so that's almost half again. As long as you look after the chassis, the engine will look after itself, and you're going to have a much longer life of your vehicle. Increases power and performance, reduces emissions by 1/3. We've said that already, so the planet's much, much happier. Saves 30 to 40% with increased mileage and slower fuel burn. Next slide. This is an example of Eric in France on the first use. One dose of 10 full tanks on average every month, saving 26 euros on a full tank. That's his results. In 1 year, savings of 3,120 euros in a year. So plenty. He's definitely got 40% more engine life and 33% less emissions. He's a very happy man. Next slide. Testimonials. These are a few testimonials. I'll read you one. This is Chris Robertson from the United States. The product has been a game changer for me across all my vehicles. This is somebody with a lot of vehicles and heavy equipment. It saves me over 13% on my fuel bill. If you run a lot of vehicles, you can imagine that's a significant amount. Month after month, I've also noticed that the engines run better and are more robust. That means they're stronger and you're getting more horsepower. It can work on the Nobel Prize. We mentioned this already. It was given on a chemical process modifying the rate of combustion called organic metallics, which reduce fuel consumption with 2.5 billion miles of data. So if anybody ever doubts or questions it, as Naowel said in the beginning, we have rockets using this, like NASA's using that. If they would not be using it if they thought it had any damage to an engine. We have $1 million insurance and a 60-day anti-bottled money back guarantee. Next slide. It can be used in all these vehicles. So whatever you have, you can use a car, a motorcycle, a boat, ATVs, trucks, generators, heavy equipment, and of course RVs. I don't think there are many RVs in Africa, but there certainly are a lot in many parts of the world. This is the house. The house of brands is really what Josh Swaggle, the owner, has focused on. And this makes a great deal of sense. If you've been in this industry or been in any industry, if your company or product brand is just one range, if it's pills and potions, or it's holidays, or it's shoes or something like that, you're restricted. You might specialize, but you're restricted. If anything happens with that market and goes out of fashion, you're in trouble. So what he's done here is he has a different categories of products which he embraces and brings into the program from time to time. The hemp works is one of them, body melt is another, cosmecology, mantra, beyond, high life travel, the latest one, Akash X, and of course FFX itself. These are the sprays. I'm going to let Naowel do the sprays because I know very little about them as yet. I've yet to try them. Naowel,
Okay, super. Thank you, Tony. So regarding the sprays, just to let you know, because the Trim 365, the Core Keto, and the E-Cell sprays, all of these three together will make you lose about 3 pounds by week, 3 kilograms by week. So myself, I used it and I lost in 10 days 4.2 kilos. So I love these sprays and it's easy use. You spray it under your tongue and the blood absorbs it very quickly. But also you have the brain and the boost where to give you more vitality. You have the shield and the ultra CZ, where all the minerals and vitamins the body needs. And you also have the patient one, which is to increase the libido for male and female. So this series is really interesting. After that, regarding the company, so this is Josh and Jenna. I will speak a little bit more about them on the next slide, but just to let you know that first of all, there were distributors before to create this company 9 years ago. And this company is very successful, as you can see there, because we have many affiliates, customers, and the income of the company is really, really great. Now, what I want to say regarding Jenna. Jenna earned 2 months ago $1 million in 4 weeks. So she became the #1 in the world of top earners rank, which is so amazed because she started 9 years ago with this company. And Jenna, as you can see her, she's so humble. It's a very reserved lady, and she's even close to be shy, but she became the #1 in the world of top earner incomes in the full industry. Here you have Candice, who worked for the company for 4 years, and in the last 20 months, she earned $3.5 million. Here you have Demond and Jason. Just to let you know that on Monday at 9 p.m. Paris time, Demond will come to do training for us. You are welcome to join. It will be in English. I will translate it in French for the French community, but please come and join because he will speak English. And what he has to say, it's so valuable because it is a big face of the network industry in America. It's a famous guy. He has so much knowledge about this industry. He even himself created a company, network company, and in 3 months he had 80,000 people that joined. So come on Monday at 9 p.m. Paris time to check what you will say. After we have Jason, which is the same kind of king of network marketing as Demond, 7 income earners. Here I was twice in Las Vegas in August. So the first time I went there with 2 partners, and the second time I bring many people with me, all 6 and 7 income earners in this industry. And here, this is Jimmy that you already met, but just to show you, when we go in Las Vegas, we also work for everybody because we create some interview. It's about the complaint in French. After we have interview and show you have makeup rooms. And what I did not know when we start is that our company is the biggest one, because in 4 weeks, I begin 25K rank, which has never been done in Europe in 9 years. So I even did not know that we will be so successful, and that we will be the people that will come on the stage for all Europe. And the same will exactly happen for Africa and for your own countries here, because I know that in this room there is already many countries. And also Jude and Grace were in Las Vegas, so they know what I am talking about. Now, are you satisfied with your financial situation? Tonight, I completely changed the French presentation, so I will put the same presentation in English, but tonight I will stay with this one. But today, what we know is everybody wants to lose weight, feel healthier, look better, have better intimacy, make money, travel for free, save money on gas, create residual income, help the planet, and create $1 million business for free, completely for free. And this is what we want to speak with you tonight. So, of course, you can begin a customer, but to be a customer, you don't need our help. You try the product. If you're not happy, the company has a money-back guarantee for 60 days. And if you like the products, it's great because you buy it on your own every month. And for us as a partner, it's great because every month we get an income that we call a passive income. After, to become a partner is completely another story because the campaign is so well built. And the complaint pays so well. We have a patent on that, and we are paid weekly. We are paid monthly. Tomorrow is third day. It's our paycheck day. So we love the first day with My Daily Choice. And also what we love, we are paid in dollar, in euro. We are paid on wire transfer, but we can also be paid on cryptocurrency. What I would like to say, you have many ways to earn incomes. Even if you start with to sell it with customers, you can already earn 50% on all sales. You have a jump start bonuses that from the start pay you on 4 different levels, which is really good. You have a binary that pay through $2 million by month, $2 million by month with this complaint, only with this one. $2 million by month. I have some leaders who join because they cannot earn more money in their own network. They have a cap. They say, if I come to My Daily Choice with the FFX, which is for everybody in the world, I am sure that I will begin multi-millionaire very quickly with this company. You have after that what we call the check match, when you can earn also unlimited money when you grow up the different qualification. The rank achievement bonuses, I love it because when you start, we can have a strategy to say, you know what, I want to earn between $5,000 to $10,000 from my very first month. Is it a possibility? Yes, it is possible to earn between $5,000 to $10,000 from the very first month, but following a specific strategy. And one of these strategies is great because look at this, only on the rank achievement bonuses. As soon as you have 1K, which we mean 1,000 points, you get $100, 5K, 500, 10K, 1,000, 25K, the company give you 250. Even if you begin 25K in 4 weeks, you will already earn on this one $4,100, $4,100 only on this one. If you tell me I want to earn between $5,000 to $10,000 on my very first month, come to us with your upline, and we will discuss about how is it possible and with which strategy you can do this. And after every month, you get a passive income, because when you get a rank and you do it every month, the company gives you a passive monthly income. After, we have what we call the global bonus pool. Every time you have 4 people who join, partners, customers, who buy for 40 point minimum of product, you get 1 share. It is unlimited. Last month, the share was paid 48, the month before 68. And I love this one. This one is a costume mastery bonus. I love this one because as soon as you use it, you create a network, you have your own customer, the customer of all your network, join there, and you can earn until $20,000 on this one, $20,000 on this one, which is huge. So we are thinking about different strategy about how to get the 1 million customer volume points to get this $20,000. I know that when you go to say network marketing, they always say you will earn $300, $1,000. Sorry, with me, I will always look the biggest numbers and tell you how we will go, in which direction we will take to go at the highest level of the campaign. Also, you can start as you want. With a company, you can buy the FFX, you can buy also the sprays, or you can buy the travel platform, especially for Uganda or African country, where for the moment you have the virtual products and not yet the physical products. But we have a huge strategy with the travel platform or the platform of Forex and trading education about how you can generate between $5,000 to $10,000 from the very first month with your team. Okay. After that, you have so many tools inside. You can already register for free, and you will see all the huge technology you have inside. You are so lucky because you are English speaker. In French, we don't have it in French for the moment. You can take the video of Melvin explaining the FFX. You send this link to someone from your back office. It is linked directly to you. The person is buying the product at the same time as Melvin is speaking. You do a sale. You have a new partner. So did you do the work? No, you just take 15 seconds to send the video and Melvin do all the job for you. And after, you have an app. When you click on share, you can share this 1 minute 38 video. And as soon as you donate, the person is watching the video, and there is already your e-commerce website linked to this to have the person to subscribe for free. So this is all about the presentation. It was a great pleasure for me and for Tony to be there to give you all the information. So for the person who I invited in the room tonight, would you let me know what did you like and what you saw, please? Jackson, what did you like in just what you saw? If you would like to share it with us, that would be with a great pleasure. You are mute if you want to unmute yourself. Or you have to unmute yourself if you want to say something. Oh, we don't hear you. You have to unmute yourself.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah.
great.
Okay. Now, I took particular interest in the fact that that product saves one money. The FFF is called FXX.
FFX. FFX.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, it saves one money. You save up to 20% the cost of fuel.
Yes.
That's what I liked more about
I
this
understand.
program.
I do understand. So you are aware that for the moment your country cannot have it because it's not yet opened. So there is 2 ways to see the things. The first one is to say, okay, I wait for the FFX to be there. And at that moment, I will enjoy it and I will start building my team. I don't know the kind of network that you have. And if you like, I don't know that. Or otherwise, you can say, you know what? I understand what you say. I know that the FFX is not there, but we are okay and open to do another appointment to understand more about the High Life Travel platform where people can have all their travel for free. And I am able to watch as well the other virtual product because our objective is to earn $5,000 to $10,000 from the very first month. And when the FFX will arrive in my country, everybody, all my team will be positioned to immediately buy the product and to have a very successful team. So you have two options. Which one do you like the best?
I think I need some bit of more time to understand both options.
Sure.
So I probably communicate during the next interaction.
With pleasure, with a great pleasure.
Thank you.
We are very aware about your countries, and I would love the FFX to be already there and that you can expand yourself, because we strongly believe in the fact that in Africa, you will be one of the most successful country with this product. We already know that, and the company knows that because the founder knows it. So now they open a third part in Kenya. Because South Africa, Nigeria are opened already. Kenya will be the third one, and someone will send the product between 10 to 13 different African countries. And normally Uganda should be in this one. But we are only one interrogation, which is, does the third party has already the authorization and the right to send it to this 10 to 13 countries? Or when this third part starts, do they have after to ask for all the authorization for each country? So this is why we cannot give you any date about when it will be in Uganda. Does it make sense for you?
Yes, it does make sense.
Okay, super.
It does make sense.
Yes, super. Any other questions, maybe?
For now, I don't have any question. But
Okay.
like I said, I want to give myself a little bit more time.
Sure.
To better understand.
Sure.
Then probably I'll give some more input next time.
Exactly. This is great. This is great. Who is the person who invited you tonight?
I have a friend called Joyce.
Okay, Joyce.
Yeah, she's
okay.
participating, yes.
Okay, super. That's great. Okay. Okay, super. Any other question from somebody else?
I do not have a question, but
yes.
I just want to let you know, I have about 3-4 friends who want to subscribe to the company, but now they want assurance when the product will arrive Kenya.
In Kenya?
Yes. Because you may not be bound by the response you give me,
yes.
but I know that you can give a fair estimated time. So if someone expects the product to be available in 2 weeks, it becomes easier to convince them to subscribe.
I know that, but the fact I cannot say something like this, because if it does not arrive in 2 weeks, you will be disappointed. It's really hard. I would love to say the date, but we don't have it for the moment. We can just wait. But Joyce, you know what? Maybe it will be interesting that we organize a call with you and these people, and like this we can speak about how to be able to start right now and to make money from right now. And I would love to have this conversation with all of you. Is it possible?
I cannot certainly say it's possible because they are available at different times.
Okay.
They've come to these meetings on different times. So,
yes.
So I'll think about it. I'll try to let them know that we need to get together at the same time.
Yes. Yes, that
then I'll communicate through Grace.
Yes. Okay, that would be great. Super. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you very much.
Oh, Noel, somebody else has just joined us late. A person called Brian.
Hello.
Bryn Mayesh.
Hello, good evening.
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Super.
Yes,
it's too late. We just finished the presentation, but we have a recording. So with the person who invited you tonight like this, she will be able to send you the recording.
Sure, she will.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sure that she will send me the recording.
Okay, super. That is great. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
that's
Super. There is two Joyces ce soir in the room, tonight in the room, sorry. I speak French at the same time, sorry. Okay, so welcome, Bryn, do we say Bryn?
yeah, Brian.
Brian, okay. Nice to meet you, and sorry because we had already finished. So you will be able to watch the recording peacefully, quietly.
Of course, I'll do that tomorrow.
Great, super, that is great. Do there is other questions, please?
Not now. I think I need to watch the full presentation, but then
Sure.
I have an idea what the business is all about.
Okay.
What I don't have the conversation plan and the full knowledge of the business, but
Okay.
however, I will follow up.
Okay, super, that's great. Okay, you will have the full detail in the recording about the complaint and the other products.
Yes, sure.
Superb, great.
Thank you.
Okay, so if there is no other question, Tony, I think that we can.
Nael,
Yes,
Naowel,
yes.
you wanted to, at the beginning when you're starting the Zoom, you were talking about how you want to present the Zoom like you're doing it with the French people, of how you've come to a point of having at least 100 people, so
Yes.
what strategy are you using? Can you just explain to us now what we should do next time if we want to invite people, so because some of them come for the first time, some of them, of course, because of the different times in Africa, they can't make it. So how are we going to do it to bring them together, to encourage them to, what strategy are you using for the French people, which we can use also for the Africans, for our people and our friends?
Yes, what we decided to do is because it is a momentum and we are all the basement of each countries, because with this business in VFFX, we know that people can really begin millionaire with this company. And the fact is, as it's new and there is each team, the best is to be sure that everybody has the list of 100 contacts to have a proof that they took it very seriously. And where they have this list to say, okay, call your partners, but every time you have them, we do a three-way call and I will speak with them. And when that is done and they start to have a team between 5, 6, 7 people who say yes and subscribed, you do a Zoom call with all of them and you help them to launch themselves, how to start the business and what to do. Because the objective, what we put in place is how you can earn between 5,000 and 10,000 euro on your very first week. But for that, there is a strategy to put in place. And this is what we put in place. And it, you know what we did in France? We did a meeting with Jimmy, a training. At midnight, some partner wake up some other people at midnight saying, if I tell you that you can earn $5,000 to $10,000 in 1 month, can you wake up now and jump on a Zoom right now? And the person said yes, they can. And not only they sign up, but they say, don't move. Now I go to call my friends. It is midnight, but I go to wake up them. And they wake up their other friends who came and they join. So this is the strategy, especially in Africa, because Africa, for the last 2 months, we have so many people who want to start in Africa. And I feel so frustrated that people cannot start because the FFX is not there. And I don't want to lose the momentum. And I don't want people to not earn money because the FFX is not there. Because the FFX will be so huge that I have no doubt about the success of that. But today, with inflation, people need to earn money. They need to earn money and to earn good money. So the strategy we suggest now is how you can earn good money from your start. Because if you start to earn $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 from your very first month, everybody will join. And we have a strategy about how you can earn this money. And this is the fact. because after, even in Africa, they build with the virtual products. In the meantime, the FFX arrived, especially as the iLife travel is so amazing. And now I discover the Akash platform for education, trading, and Forex, which is so huge. I did not expect something as serious and as interesting as that. And what we do, we say, okay, this is how you can create good money from the start. And when the FFX will arrive, everybody will be already there in our team, because some of our team do already that. So if they don't come in our team after that, they will be already in other team. And we want our teams to be with us and not with others. So this is what we do now, and we are so successful. People are running, are exciting. It's crazy what is happening on the French team. And I really want to duplicate the same thing with you, and Jimmy the same.
Is the product available in Cameroon?
Not yet, but Cameroon is maybe one of the company that will arrive pretty soon. But the virtual products, yes, they are available everywhere in the world.
Okay.
I know very well Cameroon. I was living in Douala.
Oh, you've been in Cameroon. That's nice.
I am a French Bamileke, as they said.
Really?
They say I was the French Bamileke. I was living in Bonapriso.
Bonapriso, I know that.
Yeah, me
But I'm
too.
from Southwest.
Sorry?
I am from Southwest.
Ah, from where?
Yeah, from Kumba.
Kumba. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. I get my driver license from Buea.
I'm from Boya, yeah. That's the capital of Southwest Province.
I love Cameroon.
Because I just want to focus so much on Cameroon. I need to help my people. But then I need to know the concept of the business.
Yeah.
So I have a long way to go. I need to learn, then see if I can subscribe some people, because if you tell them they don't have money to subscribe,
Sure.
so I need to help them come in. Then from there they can take over.
I understand. You can watch the recording from tonight, but also you can ask Joyce and Grace to subscribe you for free, because when you subscribe for free, you have access in the back office, and here you go under direct. I show you. That part is really important. Like this, you will understand what I am talking about.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, let me just go to the right place. Okay. Alors, in English will be great. Okay.
Yes.
I share my screen with you.
Okay.
When you subscribe for free, after you have access to everything. Here you have what we call the live stream. And you have Josh, the founder, will explain himself all about the company. Josh, but also this one is really important for you. iLife travel presentation. When you do copy and you do paste on another page,
yes,
what is happening after? You do logging as a guest, and immediately you have the founder himself that presents the full video of the company all in
able
English.
legally to pass.
Like this, you will know everything about this amazing travel platform. But when someone wants to buy it, he just click there and he can buy it at the same time. But because you take your link in your own back office, it is your shop. And the person that will join, even if it is Josh himself who do the full presentation, will do the order under your own back office. So the two important one is the iLife travel presentation and the opportunity presentation by the founder himself, because he's the best person to be able to speak about what he created 9 years ago. And this company is so successful because his wife, Jenna, which is here, she became the #1 of top earning ranks in the full network marketing industry 2 months ago. So this company is huge, very huge. Okay. And after, when you go here to training, You have plenty of video that you can watch if you want to. But me, what I love is tools, because here you have all the marketing assets. But also what I love is more this part of my website, because you have all the capture page that you can use on different websites, become your own boss, success is a choice, life on your own terms, and you put that on social media platform and people come directly to you to ask for information. And for example, if you know influencer, for example, for weight loss or whatever, you can offer Fuel Factor X, someone which is a specialist on automotive. So you see, I put automotive. You say, okay, I want Fuel Factor X.
What is Factor S? Is it a product or what?
Sorry?
Is Factor X a product?
Yes, Fuel Factors. Oh, yes, you didn't see the presentation. Fuel Factor X is something that it's a fuel treatment that you put in your gasoline tank, and you do saving about 20% with your gasoline, 20% of saving. And you can use it on generator, because on generators with the FFX, you will have between 8 to 10 hours of more autonomy with your generators. It is the major product of the company today.
That's a good business to introduce in Nigeria, because so many people are using generators in Nigeria.
In Nigeria is opened, yes. And in Nigeria, in February, they will have a new tax that will be plus 50%. So Nigeria, they really need our help to do saving, because it will be very, very hard for them from February. So for example, you say, okay, let's put the Fuel Factor X here. Fuel Factor X, let's put this one, for example, or only the, I look for the one, okay, let's put the 4 bottle, for example. You say subscribe unknown only once, you create and copy URL. So after that, when I go to automotive, I click just on the link here. So if you know one influencer or a community, they just give this link. And when you give a link, the person arrives immediately, for example, for company or whatever, here to buy the product. So 1 bottle is for 16 fuel tank for a car. 1 bottle is for 16 fuel tank. Okay?
Uh-huh.
And people arrive here, they just have, sorry, it's again in French.
Understand a little bit of French.
Yes. So, and you can do this for whatever you want, because if you want to do it, for example, with a spray, here I put the free spray to lose weight, because you have free sprays that make you lose about 3 kilos by week, only with natural things. So you have the core keto, which burn the fats, the trim 365 appetite, cut the appetite, and the e-cell would detox at a cellular level. And all these 3 combined together make people lose around 3 kilos by week. And it's all natural, because it is fruits, it is plants, it is flowers. And for example, if you know an influencer who like beauty, he can do an announcement about that. He gives these links to people, and people order it, and they get it every month automatically. And that can give a huge volume of points to earn very good incomes as well. There is a very, very, very good things inside to use.
Okay.
Does it answer your questions?
Yes, of course. Thank you.
You're welcome. Super. Okay, so if no more questions, we can stop for tonight. It was a pleasure to speak with all of you, and thank you for your time. Tony, would you like to give the happy ending word, please?
I can try. I had a long day today myself. And so basically, thank you everyone for turning up tonight or this afternoon, wherever you are in the world, because some of you are in Canada, I know. So you're welcome here, and get back to the person who invited you. Make sure you register if you're not registered already, and just follow the yellow brick road, because that's where we're all going. Thank you very much, Noel. Thank you so much for your presentation. And
Thanks a lot.
she's done that
Thank
tonight
you.
with a little bit of an impediment, so she's doing a great job. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Good night. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.